You're gonna marry a girl, okay? And you love her so much. Would you make her sign a prenup with the abundance of money you do have?
Yeah, of course.
You would make her sign a prenup?
Yeah, why not? Because if she was like, she's not comfortable with that, then it's like...
But she might get offended by that.
Well, she's offended by that, then she's not the one.
Okay.
I mean, it's like, is that then, she's offended by it, is that why she's there then?
Your money? What if she also made a lot of money? Like, maybe more than what you make?
Well, the laws, specifically in California, are really not in favor of men, so...
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it's like a woman you could break up, they could take like half her shit, she could do it and be like, peace.
Okay. So you would make her sign a prenup?
What's up, YouTube? Welcome or welcome back to the Saving Men's Lives Network. Today, fellas, we're going to talk about prenuptial agreements and why marriage in the West is a failing institution, crumbling down around our ears, and who exactly is responsible for that. The young lady in the video, I don't want to get on her too bad because at least she did try to ask questions to get a better understanding, or so it would seem. She asked a gentleman who I believe lives in the state of California, the absolute worst place to A, get married in initially, and certainly B, to live after you've gotten married. You never want to do that. California is the kind of place you visit, but you don't want to ever live there. It costs too much, and it's entirely ridiculous, the pricing structure, and the politicians who so-called run the place into the ground, if you ask me. But side note, she asked the gentleman, what if the young lady gets offended if you asked her to sign a prenup? Well, truth be told, chica, the Constitution of the United States, because that's the vantage point I'm speaking from as an American, has no constitutional protection for someone being offended by something. So that's a non-question desperately needing to be discarded from an adult conversation. She also asked, what if the woman also has a lot of money? Well, that's a double-edged sword because we understand through hypergamy, women are always looking to marry up. Women are always looking to do better than what they can do. And it does not matter how much money a woman makes because she always wants to pick your pockets rather than spend her own. So, yeah, another non-question. But this should come as no surprise because women often ask questions from the emotional, and she simply is having a difficult time understanding the rational of what this man is saying. He's worked his entire life to get to where he is. I'm unfamiliar with who he is personally, but apparently he's a man of means. He's in the gym as we speak right now in this video, and so he's obviously a man who's driven to succeed, driven to accumulate resources, and as such, he does not want to do something as foolish as, number one, marry an American woman. Statistically, this is the dumbest thing a man can ever do. Secondly, he does not want to sign a contract that only one of them is going to be incentivized for breaking. Number three, he does not want to be in a situation where he has committed himself and he has invested in someone and she can just up and one day take at least half of what it is he's earned. Who can blame him? So, yeah, she seems to have a stumbling block with that because, again, in the interim, even though she's not dating the man she's interviewing, even though she and he are not an item, she has a collective hive mind connection to the sisterhood. And where the sisterhood cannot extract resources, they see a problem. Doesn't matter how nice the guy is, doesn't matter how great the man is, if they can't extract his resources, he presents a problem. Number one, because his resources are off limits, but also because men can learn from other men, and that cuts off even more of the sisterhood from said resource extraction. So, I want to show you guys a clip of a young woman who is truly a gutter rat. And before somebody gets in their feelings talking about, he's bashing black women. No, gutter rats come in all skin colors, all religious affiliations, and across every tax bracket. They are bottom shelf women, useless with their clothes on. This young woman has the absolute gall to say to a man who, I don't see him on camera, but apparently he's accomplished some things and he's looking to protect himself. Roll the clip.
Really not gonna sign a prenup?
No, I'm not signing no prenup. What you got is what I got.
Okay, but I don't understand why would you not want to sign? Basically, our love is
Your money is my money. Simple as that.
Okay, why are we going straight to the money? It don't have me. All I'm doing is my lawyers are telling me that I have to protect myself, and it's not from you, but it's just.
I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that. Everything that you bring in the house, is mine too.
Nah, because I mean, what did you come with? What did you come with that you deserve the thing you just don't like? Like, this is for our
Isn't she lovely, fellas? What a delightful little cupcake. This is the problem, gentlemen. And it's even worse because for those of you who don't know, this is the exact same young woman for whom this guy needs a better set of friends and family around to let him know what time it is. This is the exact same woman who is ungrateful from start to finish. Nothing is good enough for this twat. Argumentative, combative, masculine as fuck, and therefore useless. This exact same woman is built out of ingratitude. Don't take my word for it. Take hers. Roll the clip.
Audacity to be mad about the size of her engagement.
You damn right I got the audacity. Why would you even buy me something like this? Look at this other ring. You got this from Walmart.
Walmart? That is K-Jeweler.
That's a lie. Can't lie. This is straight out of Walmart to look jury
You
here.
ought to be glad that somebody got you anything.
Man, first of all, if you're gonna think about me, you got to think way bigger than this because
Where's the attitude?
This is what happens when the overpriced and underuseful is allowed anywhere near you and your resources, fellas. You don't get prenuptial agreements because you got so much to lose. I mean, it's a good place to start for sure, but you get them because you might be somebody someday. You might not be hitting on much right now, that's cool, but you could turn it around and you could be the next big thing. And if you allow something like this into your life, this entirely ungrateful piece of shit in your life, near you, all it takes is a bad mood to bring everything you worked your whole life for to come crashing down. Do not marry Western women, gentlemen. They've proven statistically they don't deserve it. Rise above the societal pressure and chase your own happiness. If you gotta get married, if you're the kind of guy who just needs a relationship, then my advice is to go somewhere where you didn't grow up, who perhaps the place where you end up, English is not the primary language they speak there. Get your passport and get your ass to that airport. Abandon Western women to their fate that they've earned. They've asked for all this. So, hey, make Christmas come early. That said, that's my time. Like the video, comment down below. Share with a friend and subscribe to the channel. Never let your brother suffer in silence when the truth can set him free. Networkers, we working. Till next time.